Now this is a true rags to riches story. Giannis Antetokounmpo was born in Greece to Nigerian parents. His upbringing wasn't very pleasant, as his parents were immigrants and couldn't get jobs to sustain his family. Because of this, Giannis and his older brother had to go out on the street and sell watches, sunglasses, and handbags to provide for their entire family. Today, the story is different, as he is now one of the most decorated players in the NBA. He won the NBA's Most Valuable Player award in 2019 and 2020, and the Milwaukee Bucks player is now worth an estimated $70 million, and he isn't showing any signs of slowing down. From his luxury cars to his houses and wristwatches, this is the luxury lifestyle of the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He owns a $1.8 million mansion in Milwaukee. In the 2017-18 season, Antetokounmpo signed a new 4-year deal that was worth $100 million. Before this, he was making less than $3 million a year in his first 4 professional seasons. After he signed the deal, he went from making less than $3 million to more than $22 million annually, and he used that money to buy a 7-figure property in town. As of 2018, the Greek freak had relocated to River Hills, a small community located in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin. He purchased a 9,000 square foot mansion that had 6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths, as well as a gaming room and a wine cellar. This mansion had an in-ground swimming pool as well as a guest house when he purchased it. There has been a rich heritage of Bucks players at Giannis's $1 million home. For a cool $1.65 million, Michael Carter Williams previously purchased the house in 2015. At that time, the house was about 10 years old. When he moved to Milwaukee in February 2015, the 2013-14 Rookie of the Year bought the house. A month after he left, Carter Williams sold the mansion for $1.6 million to veteran forward Mirza Teletovic. As soon as Teletovic's time in Milwaukee came to an end, he sold the mansion to rising sensation Giannis Antetokounmpo. He owns a sweet luxury car collection. Antetokounmpo owns a small fleet of vehicles. Giannis purchased a $150,000 black BMW i8 after starring in a BMW commercial. Then he went on to buy another one in silver for his brother. The Greek freak also uploaded a picture of himself sitting on the hood of his new Land Rover Defender X on Instagram some time ago. This luxury SUV has a base price of $80,000 and can go as high as $90,000. It's safe to assume that Giannis would go for the high-end model with the best specs. He has also been spotted in a $340,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. When asked how he got the money to buy this vehicle, he jokingly suggested that he used the money he got from buying Bitcoin. Giannis is also a well-known watch collector. What do you do after your first NBA title? You buy a new watch if you're Giannis. The Milwaukee Bucks superstar wore a $30,000 Rolex Sky Dweller, similar to the one worn by Michael Jordan, to the team's parade to celebrate the team's victory. Giannis is well known for his love of watches, and this latest addition to his collection just enhances that reputation. Also in his collection is a $17,400 Rolex Daytona, which is extremely hard to find outside the secondary market. The Rainbow Rolex Cosmograph Daytona, which costs over $100,000, is another stunning piece in his collection. This watch has a pink gold alloy that is made up of 76% gold and 2% platinum. As a result, the clock retains its distinctive copper hue, which is further enhanced by its 36 baguette-cut sapphires in rainbow gradation and 11 baguette-cut sapphire hour markers, as well as its 56 brilliant-cut diamonds. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore watch, which can cost anywhere from $30,000 to $100,000, has also been spotted on him. Giannis doesn't own a private jet, but he charters one whenever the need arises. The cost of renting a private jet is far higher than traveling commercially, yet it is still much less expensive than purchasing your plane. Private aircraft charge by the hour for their flights. Price is dependent on the size of the plane, the duration of the journey, and how many people are on board. According to AirShare, in the private jet charter business, the average cost per hour to charter a private jet is between $2,000 and $23,000. It can also cost up to $100,000 to book a private plane for a full weekend. Aside from all of the luxury cars and houses, Giannis also spends a considerable amount of money on charity and giving back to society. A basketball academy was started by Antetokounmpo and his brothers in 2019 to help young people and kids from low-income backgrounds. In addition to the opportunity to participate in sports, the academy provides free food and rest to the participants. More than 1,000 young people have been given the chance to play basketball through the Antetokounmpo's Academy as of 2021. Through basketball and community engagement, the Antetokounmpo's Academy aims to inspire charity work. The academy organizes food drives and collects donations throughout the world, all with the support of the Greek Freak. Mentoring seminars and talent scouting are among the many services that they offer. Giannis donated $100,000 to the Pfizer Forum employees who were unable to work during the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020. He also donated $100K to the After School Matters Foundation. Everything he has today didn't happen by chance. The Greek Freak has had to suffer through lack and hard work to get to where he is now. When he was still a boy and his family ran out of food, Giannis's father Charles would forego meals for days at a time, and his mother once sold her wedding ring just so they could eat. His family has been forcibly removed from their home several times, and one time, Giannis even had to go with his mother into the office of the landlord and plead for additional time to pay the rent. When Giannis was a child, he aspired to be like his father, a talented football player who was forced to retire due to injury. Giannis was always 40 minutes early compared to everyone else when he was at training camp, and he worked his socks off every day. He was a terrible dribbler and a terrible shooter, but he was hell-bent on improving himself. The Athens native worked hard for a while, and his efforts began to pay off, and before long, he was swatting away shots from the opponents and dunking on them. Despite his 6'11" in height and 7-foot wingspan, he developed the ability to dribble like a point guard. And now, he's on a 5-year deal that's worth $228 million, which means he makes $45 million annually from salary alone, which makes him one of the highest-paid players in the NBA. Aside from his NBA salary, he has a host of endorsement deals from various companies and brands. Sometime in November 2017, Giannis secured a huge long-term sponsorship deal with Nike. The NBA superstar has become one of Nike's most recognized ambassadors after he won the sneaker bidding war in 2016. Nike Zoom Freak sales increased in 2019, suggesting that the firm's $100 million contract extension was justified. JBL, the world's largest manufacturer of audio equipment, is another lucrative company that Giannis is involved with. He's become so well known that companies like Hulu, Tissot, Kronos Foods, and T-Mobile could not help but offer him endorsement deals. Antetokounmpo has been featured in advertisements for JBL True Wireless, Hulu Live Sports, and Metro by T-Mobile, amongst other brands. The 5-time NBA superstar reportedly earned $20 million in brand endorsement deals during the 2019-2020 season alone. What do you think about the life of Giannis? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. See you in the next one.